Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today is the Valentine's Day special and the start of a new series. A lot of you in the comments have been asking me to make Osana Najimi and the rest of the rivals from Yandere Simulator. That's what we're doing today. I'm also going to be doing, to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, a small art giveaway on Discord. To enter, simply join my Discord, go into the art, post a picture of your ROC, and then you'll be entered once to win. I hope that you guys enter, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy the art giveaway. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on with the video. For this project, we are going to be using the Moon Sister from my Sun and Moon Sisters. I wasn't really happy with this doll, so we're going to be redoing her. So let's remove the face. Take your pure acetone and simply remove her face. Unfortunately, the paint's a bit tough. Once I got through all the paint, the purple had actually stained her forehead, so we're gonna have to find out a way around that. Anyways, let's go and remove her head. So, now we can get on with the project. Unfortunately, a bit of her neck broke, so we're gonna have to fix that later. Anyways, let's remove the hair. Take your scissors and cut her hair as close to the head as you can. I'd only gone around the outside of this doll's head, so it was very easy to remove all of the hair again. Now she's prepped and ready for the project. To start off, let's give her face a coat of Mr. Super Clear. Now we can start on the face. I blushed her face a bit red and sketched out some basic things in pencil, so let's get on with the watercolour pencil, shall we? I unfortunately made the mistake of using a lead pencil to sketch things out, and I heavily regret this because it was very difficult to erase and draw over. So do not use a lead pencil or a writing pencil to ever sketch out some base bits. I had to go over everything with white paint to try and get it to show up and get rid of the pencil lines. So that's a mistake I'll know never to make again. I always use to make pigment show up more is I'll dab a little bit of water on the back of my hand, so I can just dip the pencils in a bit of water and get everything to show up a little brighter. It's just quite easy and nice. Then I go on with my black pencil to add more definition to the sides of the eyes and add some eyeliner. You always have to squish the face a bit to get into the small crevices between the lips. And make sure to go in with a darker colour between the crevice to add more depth. Then go in and add some small, fluttery eyelashes. They are very difficult and annoying to draw, but when you do them right, they just look perfect. I also then went in and brightened the eyes using some more white acrylic paint. Then add some highlights to the eyes by putting in small dots and dashes of brighter white acrylic paint, which I cannot speak whenever it comes to recording videos. And that's her face done. Unfortunately, when I left her to dry, a bit of her face got blotched, which is very annoying. Now time to add gloss to the eyes and lips with some Liquitex acrylic varnish. I really cannot speak, can I? Ugh. Lightly spread it on with your paintbrush. I recently bought this and it is absolutely amazing. The eyes look so pretty now. Then we're going to be doing her reroute. I got this hair from Retro Dolls UK. I'll leave a link to their shop in the description below. To start off, paint the base of the head orange or whatever hair colour you're going to be using. Then take a small chunk of the hair, loop it over your finger and thread your rerouting tool through it. Then pierce a hole in the side of her head and simply thread in the hair. Did not work that time. Anyways, once you finally get the entire reroute done, it can be an infuriating process. We can get to gluing it into the head. Take your glue and squirt it into the head and then poke it round with a pencil or a paintbrush. And hopefully not get her hair caught in the process. And then that is her hair done. So let's get to boil washing it so it all stays down. Now we can get to brushing it and styling it. I make sure to brush it out and then chop bits off short. You can always cut away, but you can't add back on. Unfortunately, her hair was not staying flat at all, so I put a rubber band around her head in hopes that it would stay. Anyways, on with the swimming costume. To start this, mix together your 2-part epoxy sculpt or whatever your clay you're going to be using. Use it to get rid of the moulded pattern piece, and then add some more details at the top to make the straps of the swimming costume. Now that the swimming costume is dried and finished, we can go in and add some paint. Take your white and blue acrylic paint and then start painting it. With the remaining epoxy sculpt, as you may have noticed, I made some small rectangles. I'm going to be painting these into little phones as small accessories to give all the dolls. On sewing her outfit. I got a simple t-shirt pattern from Paraphernalia. I'll leave a link to the pattern and her channel in the description below. I then just simply sewed the shirt together as it should be. The shirt fits perfectly. Now, on to adding some buttons. Take your small pop of buttons and just place them so that you know where they should go and sew them into place. And with that, you've got the shirt done. Now to add the details. I primed some blue fabric with some PVA glue and cut it into the required shapes. I then took a small bit of acrylic paint to add in the small white details. Time to glue them into place. Add a small bit of glue to the bottom, and then simply place them onto the shirt and hold them down for a minute or two. Now I'm going to add a small bit of red ribbon to make the signature ribbons which go around the neck. I made 2 strips and glued them beneath the neck thing. I don't know what it's called. I then tied them in a bow and glued them down onto the skirt. I measured the skirt fabric to make sure that I had enough, and also enough to ruffle it a bit and make it look nice and pretty. I then sewed the skirt and buttoned it in place. Now we have to make her signature socks. To do this, I simply measured the length of her legs and painted some fabric to match since I didn't have any. I'm also going to be using this fabric to make the small things which go around her hair. So I cut a small funny shape, I don't know what it's called, took a loom band, folded it around, and then simply wove it onto her hair. I'll say they look quite pretty and very nice. I also added some extra loom bands just to make sure that they don't fall off. Now time for the socks. I measured it so that I had enough to go around her legs, and I decided that I'd have to glue them in place. With the fact that the fabric's painted, it wouldn't cope too well with sewing. I also made sure that there was enough room to bend the legs and for them to still remain the right height. And with that, I think her socks are done. I also decided that I'd use the leftover fabric to make her some small panties. So to do this, put some masking tape around her bottom and trace out the design you want in pencil. Then stick the masking tape onto your fabric and cut it out. Then you can add some small squares of Velcro to the edges so it all attaches together nicely. And that's her little panties done. Now we can add the skirt back over them. I'd say that I think her outfit's done. Now we just have to do her shoes. Cover her feet in some paper mache casts, and then you can cut them off your feet. Then, using some scissors, you can cut them to the required shape. Then, you can go in and sculpt the heel using epoxy sculpt. Mix it together in equal parts, and then roll it out so that you have a little heel for the shoe. And then you can simply sculpt it on. Oh, making sure to cut it to the right length, of course. The great thing about shoes is that the bottoms don't stay where you want, so they're immensely hard to dry. But when you do eventually accomplish that miracle without them going askew, you can then cover them in black fabric. This was a bit of an experiment, and I don't really like how it turned out, so I think for the next one, I'm just gonna paint them. Anyways, time to reattach her head. Gently squeeze the sides of her head while rotating it. This just makes sure that you don't crack the face and it all gets on properly. Although it can be a bit difficult. And with that, our orange head tsundere is now done. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys enter the art giveaway on the Discord. It'll be great to have some more of you there. But there will be 9 other videos to come in this series. I think that they're going to be really fun to make. The rivals are all so different and individual. Anyways, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!